Hello there, I'm Jimmy Baker and this is Theodore. Today we are going to be training with loose leash. This is a really crucial thing to walking a dog, or walking Theodore, at least to get the ultimate benefit out of walks. We want to make sure that it's easy for us to walk the dog. We don't want to pull him. With that being said, we don't ever want to have the dog walking in front of us. This is a psychological thing that happens in the dog brain, where if they're leading the walk, that means they're kind of running the show, or they're the alpha of that moment. So make sure that before you start your walks, that you kind of display before putting on the leash. Before they get them to calm down first, and possibly add a sit and make them calm a little bit faster. Display that leash like you are giving this to them. You are giving them the opportunity to go outside. So once they're calm, and Theodore is calm, as you can see, I mean we're just gonna pretend to put that leash back on. All right, and so we're walking out the door, and he's ready to go. He's ready to go. So hold on, Theo. All right. So as we're walking out the door, I'll just make-believe door here, we are always going to make sure that as I'm opening that fake door, I'm walking through first. So that is showing them that you are making sure the outside world is safe to go in, and it is cool. That means that you are the alpha in the pack, and that's a good setup to start loose leash. So Theodore is not. We tried out the new treats, but the treats he doesn't seem to be too interested in. So we're just going to work with praise during this loose leash. If treats work for you at home, then go ahead and use them for sure. So when you're practicing loose leash and working on pulling, you want to start out with maybe a foot or so of slack. You want to have right next to you as you're walking, if not maybe a little bit behind you. I'd say their front legs should be around where your legs are. So the back hind legs will be behind you. All right. So we're gonna walk, and we're gonna start walking. Come on, Theo. All right. So as we're walking, he's calm right now. I don't have too much slack going on. Come. And so I did stop there, but what you want to do is you want to keep on going, no matter what. And once he accepts that, you want to reward that behavior. And he's doing a good job. All right. So I know it'll be easier to reward on the go with treats, but hey, we're working with what we have. So as we have our leash and we're calm, we're gonna give them a bit more slack, and we're still gonna walk. You want to try to embody that you own surrounding. So you want to make sure that you're carrying yourself in that way of power, or at least be able to protect you and your loved ones. So Theodore, so a lot of the times when Theodore might be walking, he might have a bit of a impulse control problem. Maybe he sees something and he wants to run after it, and that's when that pulling happens sometimes. So when you react, give that quick sound if you start to pull, and remember, stay strong and cut back on that slack. You want to reward good behavior, and you want to make sure that they know what's going to happen when they pull. So when that does happen, make sure that if they do quickly digress back into having a loose leash and walking with you, you want to reward that for sure. So every way you can positively reward them for good behavior is crucial and will lead to a higher success rate. So this has been Loose Leash Training with Jimmy and Theodore. Take care.